Let's get it. What is going on, Eagles Nation? Welcome to the hottest pregame show with the Fly Crew. I'm your boy JC. I'm with my boy King. We are missing two, but it's okay. The show must go on. King Fly John, he's at the game right now, so hopefully he's gonna be our eye in the sky type sideline reporter. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, man, what is up, King? What's up? Are you pumped up for tonight?
Man, I've been pumped up since 8 o'clock this morning, man. I took a drive around the bend to the link, and they were already tailgating. They gave me a beer and everything like that. So they already pumped up and hyped since 6 o'clock this morning. But I went around there like 8 because I took a target run. So yeah, I had to shoot around there and say "Fly Eagles, Fly, Go Birds." I sing the song with them. And then I did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Tonight, I have a feeling, man. Tonight, I know all weekend we've been seeing some teams come back from big, like the Dolphins was down by 25 heading into the fourth quarter. Cardinals was down by at least 18. We've seen teams come back yesterday. I mean, I don't know what was going on. Carson Wentz was down by 22 at one point. Did try to make a little run. But tonight, I'm feeling a little special. I'm feeling a little Philly special. But we will see what happens tonight. But before we get into that, shout out to everybody that's watching. So hype. All day long. That's what I'm talking about next shift. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, we have no reason but to be hyped up for this game. Like, we control our own destiny. We play the Vikings, and then next week we go ahead and bust on Carson Wentz. But we got to focus on today first. But like I was about to say, man, let's get into the little, admin stuff first before we really get into it. So we are definitely going to talk about, the injury report, of course. The injury report looked good. Going into this game, like, everybody is at full practice. The Philadelphia Eagles are looking good. Throughout the week, yes, they gave their veterans some rest, but man, they are looking good. Nobody's injured. But hey, we are full strength, man. This is exciting times, man. Remember when we couldn't stay healthy to save our lives? And now it seems like every game we're good, man. Thoughts on that? It's something working here.
It's working because we got the rest that we deserved in the preseason. It did hurt us, especially in week one, especially with the weak tackling and everything like that. But on top of that, I think that rest was much needed, especially for Miles Sanders, because everybody was saying, the hamstring thing, it was going to be a lingering thing. Whereas though week one, he almost cracked 100 yards. He had a touchdown. So yeah, so it works out to our favor. It's just that now we got a taste of the regular season. Now let's sit up here and perform like how we're supposed to perform. The team that Howie Roseman put together, we need to put that all into perspective tonight.
Absolutely. We will get to the score prediction, but next shift says 34-27. Eagles win on the back of Miles Sanders and Dallas Goedert. And to me, that is spot on, because I really feel like if you could control the ground game tonight, keep JJ and Kirk first cousins on the sideline, you will be able to win this game with Miles Sanders, with Gainwell, with Boston Scott, with Jalen Hurts. But we're going to dig a little bit into this. But roster move, once again, the Philadelphia Eagles called up Colby again. He was called up, and also the tight end. I'm not going to try to mess up his name, but it's Noah Togagaye. Oh, all right. That sounds good enough there right there.
There we go.
Togaye was called up again. Last week, the same guys were called up. Kofi did okay, but why call up another tight end when you probably could call up an extra defensive line, maybe extra offensive lineman? So, like, what's your thought on the same two guys keep getting called up back-to-back weeks?
I like it. I like it because I feel like that they already have the personnel at the defensive tackle.
What's up, Almighty?
Already made up. So I do like it. I don't know why they wait so long until the game day to do it, but I think that that's a good thing. That Cody is going to be getting punt returns and also kick returns. So we need that extra help with special teams. As far as the tight end, I think Calcaterra is still injured, so yeah, you gotta break him up.
Oh yeah. You
gotta break him up. So that was good moves. It was a good move to do against these Vikings tonight. So I'm not mad at it.
All right. Your grandizer was like, I got a feeling. Yeah. That tonight gonna be a good night. That tonight gonna be a good night. Now, that's what I'm talking about, granddad. Hey, you got me singing on live TV, man. Stop it.
You heard my notes, vocals.
but look, field position to me is going to take a lot. Last week, I like what I saw from Kobe. So we'll see what happened. Tonight might be the night. Jalen Reagor coming back to town. We punt the ball to Kobe. We like, hey, Reagor, this is what we wanted you to be. Like, not lose yards, bring it up, and give us great field position. So I don't mind it at all. So I don't mind it at all.
And I just want to say Kobe is wearing number 18.
Number 18, exactly. Man, what a perfect song. Oh my God, what a perfect night. Imagine if Kobe returned a punt for a touchdown wearing number 18. I'm telling you right now, Jalen Reagor will be walking out of the stadium because he's going to be like, oh my God. Yo, I'm telling you, he's mentally so weak, but it is what it is. But Nightings, please win. And we will try our best, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now, man. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to my guy, King DV. We are live on both channels, so go hit him up. Go sub him up. He's doing good work on here with the pregame show. For the rest of the season, it's going to be 4 of us, myself, King DV, King Fly, John, and the Sports Garage with Tyrone. So this is about to get lit, but let's go through these comments real quick. Yes, we already talked about that. AK, what is going on, AK? Yo, what?
AK.
Yo, what's good? I'm at the game. Oh, AK, look. If you want to go live while you're at the game, AK, man, just let me know. I'll send you the link. And then, hey, talk to us, man. Show us around a little bit. So just let me know if you want to go live so you can show the fans how the link is looking, how your tailgate is going so far. I see you at the – yeah, okay. I see you at the game. I'm not at the game. I'm at home. So who you going with? Come on. Who? Hey, Almighty, you a Giants fan. Come on, man. Hey.
He's talking trash because they 2-0. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, yo, stay hydrated. But all right, so look, the next topic, of course, look. This is what every Philadelphia Eagle fans want to know. What is Jonathan Gannon going to do tonight in order to slow down this high-flying Minnesota Vikings offense? They have JJ, they got Thielen, and of course, they got Dalvin Cook. So what should Jonathan Gannon do tonight? And the next question, after you answer that, I'll ask you a following question because we definitely go get into this.
So I did record with Dave from Minnesota Sports Talk. I did that, and then I also did a video on this. He has to attack that interior offensive line where Ingram and Garrett Bradbury is. Dave off camera, he didn't say it on the video. I was trying to push him to say it on the video so I could counter it. But He said that it was like Garrett Bradbury is like a cone in the street. He does not move. He does not know which way to go, and he always gets beat. So we got to attack that so we can get to Kirk Cousins. That's what we got to do. We cannot have Hassan Reddick always covering. We can't have him doing that. I did also say that this game is going to come down to Kevin O'Connell, which is their head coach, against Jonathan Gannon. That's what it's going to be. And Jonathan Gannon has to win that battle on the line. Our front seven should be immaculate tonight. No missed tackles. Yeah. Tackles. Soon, the Vikings are a good team. Don't get me wrong, but we got to make our tackles. We cannot afford to make mental mistakes like that. We can't.
Look.
So
yeah. Look, Jonathan Gannon, man. Of course, we got some jokesters in the chat. It says Gannon should pray. I mean, look, this is the thing. If Gannon is praying tonight, then he should be fired tomorrow. Jonathan Gannon have everything that he asked for in the offseason. He got some proven pass rusher, Hassan Reddick, Hargrave. He's still there. But then they went out and draft Jordan Davis. He's you had to double team him. We saw what happened to the Bengals when you had to double team Michael Parsons. Somebody is one-on-one. And I feel like that every single last one of our guys on that defensive line could be a one-on-one. Can't nobody go at him one-on-one. So I feel like if you put Jordan Davis, I need to see Jordan Davis and more. Is it going to hurt Fletcher Cox's feelings? I don't give a damn. I'm not in a business of saving feelings right now. The Eagles have an opportunity, especially with the NFC as a whole wide open, to go 2-0 and be actually the number one seed in the whole NFC right now. So regardless, it's all right there in front of you. And then you got, a Carson Wentz and then Jacksonville. So it's right there. This is our hardest game, I believe, in the next a couple weeks. We get through tonight. Yeah. Home opener. We've been looking towards this game, not because of the opponent, because it's the home opener, period. Monday night game, home opener. A.J. Brown first game under the bright lights. I mean, these guys are pumped up. Hassan Reddick, everybody's pumped up to see this game. So I expect Jonathan Gannon to have one of his best, not a one-time thing, but this is going to be one of his best defense of play calling. Book it. If you're watching right now, I don't care if you're laughing at me, trolling at me. I'm telling you right now, Jonathan Gannon tonight is going to have one of his best performance as a defensive coordinator because he know his leash is very, very short, and we have no time for him to keep trying to get this defense straight. You have the personnel. Let's go. Hey, let's get after it. So, I mean, that's it. Look, go ahead.
And Jonathan Gannon, he needs to just let his players play. Put them in situations. Put them in situations where they could be successful. You got the personnel now that you were asking for. Howie did a great job of the all season getting these guys. Let them do what they need to do, because at the end of the day, they go to save your ass. They go to save you. And if not, then you want to still break this off coverage just so Justin Jefferson can't take up the top. Because I think that the Minnesota Vikings, looking at game tape, their offense is very predictable. And I think that's why they were only held to 6 points in the second half of that Packers game. They're very predictable. Very.
But see, I think that the Vikings are looking from last week's game and say, oh my God, if the Lions could put up 35 on the Philadelphia Eagles, why can't we? So they're going to look, the Vikings are coming into this game very confident, saying that, hey, the Eagles defense is not that great. is not that good. All this talk in the off season, all these players that they acquired and went out and draft and free agency, they're not that good. So their plan is to go in there and try to test us, especially through the air with JJ, with Thielen, with their tight end. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be up to Jonathan Gannon to nip that in the butt as soon as it gets started. Either a sack, fumble, or interception, or 3 and out from the start. Hit Kirk Cousins. Hit Kirk Cousins. Hey, you don't have to get sacks on them, but keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. I'm telling you right now, as the game prolonged, he's gonna start playing happy feet back there because hey, the time is running out. Time is running out. So, but definitely,
it's so crazy because I watch other Eagles content creators do joint videos with Vikings content creators, and they all say the same thing about week 1. Their week 1 wasn't that great. Their week 1 wasn't that great. We know that we made the mistakes. That's what I'm saying, and this is what I said on my video. I would not be mad if the Vikings was to win this game, if they beat us. If we beat ourselves, then that's an issue. That's the issue.
Oh,
if we sit up there, if we beat ourselves, that's the issue. But if we play our game the way we know as Eagles fans, Eagles content creators, whatever you want to call it, I believe that we will be not satisfied, but we will be like, all right, they beat us fair and square. Now, if we sit up there and made the mental mistakes, the penalties, everything like that, then now we got a bigger issue. We got a bigger issue that Jonathan Gannon did not fix.
Yeah,
practices and from week 1 and everything like that. He's great. Like I always say that Jonathan Gannon is great talking to the media. He says all the right things, but then when
he doesn't say the right things though. He don't say anything. He doesn't say anything. He tries to disguise everything. He pisses me off when he talks to the media. He acts like he's going to fix it, but he doesn't fix it. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
but that's what we both saying the same thing. He act like he's going to fix it. He talks like he's going to fix it, and then when you get on the field, we're disappointed every single time. Every time.
I definitely got to address this bad comment right here, but shout out to Base. But Jaren, look, sorry. You know what, BJ? No. I'm not going to say BJ. Yo, I'm going to say Base, man. All I'm going to say is that the Packers have a better defense than Philly and barely got hurt. Not saying it can't happen, but it's not going to be as easy as some of you fans think. First of all, did you see the Packers get run through by the Bears, by the young little Cubs last night? Like
Montgomery had a night. Montgomery had a night on them.
Averaging 10 yards a carry.
Right.
So the Packers defense to me is trash. All right, there's a reason why they couldn't get to Kirk Cousins because guess what? They don't have a Hassan Reddick and Hargrave, a Fletcher Cox, a Brendan Graham, a Milton Williams. They don't have those guys. And plus they can't stop the run. Yes, last week Philadelphia Eagles got ran through. I understand. I'm telling you right now, I have not seen the Eagles defense get ran through like that in years. That's just my opinion, but I haven't seen that happen. So if you're saying that the Packers defense is better than the Eagles defense, then what were you watching? I don't know, especially last night when the Cubs, when the Bears, the Cubs, right, the little Cubs had a chance. If they had a veteran wide receiver, a decent, line, I'm telling you right now, the Packers probably would have lost that game. But who knows? What is going on, Nina? How you doing? Hey, you pumped up? I'm going to talk my, we 2-0, almighty finest. The Giants, that's probably their last, the Giants have not been on top of the division in 8 years. So that's probably their second and last win of the season. I won't be surprised if the Giants go 2-15. So talk your right now, Almighty. But we're gonna come see you. We're gonna come see you.
Right.
Gannon has his best if Jefferson and Cook miss the team playing. All right, man. You know what I mean? Right now, I think you're just trolling right now. All right, you just trolling. The Vikings will blow out the Eagles tonight. All right, okay,
Not blow out.
awesome, predictable. Just say you didn't watch the game. Who didn't watch the game, man? I don't know. Eagle fans are
I'm talking
delusional.
about what I
Hey,
said.
hey, talk your trash. Talk your trash, man. I
I want
changed
to
my
talk my.
pick. I'm
I don't
going
want
with
to
the
talk my
Eagles
ish to
tonight.
him, man. I want to
Hey,
make this all about him.
hey, what's up, Ted? Hey, what's up, Ted? Hey, shout out to all y'all, man. Look, I love it, man. Hey, bring y'all hot takes. I don't care. I don't get offended, but I'm just here to talk my stuff, and we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what
See,
happens.
JC is good cop. See, me, I like to debate. I love to debate, and I know where I could get to. So that's what I'm saying. I just want everybody to know that what y'all seen in week 1 will not happen tonight. It will not happen tonight. It can't happen tonight because if it does, then somebody's jobs is on the line, and that's just being realistic. Basically, you can't sit up there and give us the same play calling week after week and think that you okay. You're not okay. You're not. And I'm speaking to Jonathan Gannon. I did a whole video earlier on Jonathan Gannon, and I think that Jonathan Gannon will show out tonight. He has to win. He has to win that battle against the Vikings play calling. He has to, because if not, then come Tuesday morning, the radio station, content creators, Eagles content creators, fans, they're going to be calling for his job. I heard on the radio today, a lady was saying that she's going to sit up there and protest that he gets fired, like later on that night.
Protest.
She's going to protest.
I mean, hey, she can do whatever protest she want, but she gonna
I'm
need
not saying it
about
will
100
happen.
million, 100 million people with her in order for a change to happen. But enough about
Yeah.
JG, man. So Devontae Smith last game was a ghost, literally not non-existent. Right? He disappeared, had a couple drops. So if you're the Philadelphia Eagles OC, Shane Steichen, what are you trying to do to get Devontae Smith open? Or are you still focused on A.J. Brown?
Wouldn't focus on AJ Brown because what I've learned just looking at Vikings videos all week, they're focused on making sure that AJ Brown don't get a crack 100 yards. That's what they want. They don't want him to crack 100 yards. So it's going to be double teams. It's going to be everything. So which means that somebody else is going to be open. I'm looking for Jalen Hurts to sit up there and go through his reads and make sure that, but it all starts with the offensive line. The offensive line got to give him that time to go his reads. You got Dallas Goedert, you got Devontae Smith, you got either Quez Watkins or Zach Pascal. And, we go from there. But the line has to make it easier for Jalen Hurts. That's what has to happen. Steichen has to have that game plan where it's though that, y'all want to go after AJ Brown? Oh, we got a counter. And that's where we're going to go with. We can go with the run because they run defense is suspect, especially because I believe that they're going to sit up there and try to quarterback spy Jalen Hurts the whole game. They're going to focus on Jalen Hurts, just like you said on my video, and I read your comment. You said that basically let them quarterback read Hurts like all game. Just let them worry about Hurts the whole game, and Dallas Goedert is going to sneak in, and he's going to get the ball to Dallas Goedert. That's basically the game plan. The game plan is that you got to counter because they go to watch. They look at game 1 too hard to the point where that's not the team that we are. I believe that us as Eagles fans, we already knew that that's not the team that we are. This is why we were pissed off on how that game ended. We were happy about the win, but how the game ended, we weren't happy about. And
yeah.
For Vikings content creators saying, "Oh, after one game, y'all want to fire y'all defensive coordinator. No, we've been wanting to get rid of him since last year. So
Since he was hired.
yeah, that's something that was lingering. It's not nothing that the Detroit Lions did. We were a better team than the Detroit Lions. We already knew that. We gave up 17, 18 points for them to crack 35 points on us. Period. That was on us. That's nothing against the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions is well improved, and they've been in the game since last year. But at the same time, we know what we got here. That's what I'm saying. I would not never be mad at a team beating us if we are playing our A+ game and you beat us fair and square. I believe that we could beat the Minnesota Vikings tonight.
I mean,
I
yeah, I
believe so.
mean, yeah, I think that we do have the better team than the Vikings, on paper at least. Yeah, I look, people is going to debate this all week. I'm talking about this. Is Justin Jefferson that much better than AJ Brown? Look, it's up to you. It's your opinion. In my opinion, he's not. I mean, they are right up there alongside each other, just looking at each other and say, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, let's see who's better. But tonight we about to see. But also, I feel like that Devontae Smith tonight. I think that that the Vikings are
That's a
going to come
question.
into this game and try to stop Devontae Smith because I feel like that they saw what happened to the Lions and say, you know what, the Eagles are going to try to go to Devontae Smith. That's why I said Dallas Goddard. This is a Dallas Goddard game. This is a Quez Watkins game. This is a Miles Sanders game. I don't believe it's going to be an AJ Brown game because I do feel like there's no defender, especially with Andrew Booth. I think he's out tonight, so he's not going to play. So him being their number one DB and he's not going to play. I do feel like that they're going to play one underneath and one over the top on AJ Brown. They're not that dumb to play AJ Brown 101. Just like we're not that dumb. Just like the Eagles is not that dumb to play Justin Jefferson 101. No disrespect to Slay, but I'm telling you right now, the offensive player will always have the advantage because they know exactly where the route is going to go. And then if the play breaks down, they practice it over and over and over. That's what they practice first and goal from the freaking 1 yard line. What are we going to do? So they practice all these scenarios. So Devontae Smith to me, he might have 5 catches for 50 yards tonight. So I don't see him going for no 100 plus. I don't see AJ Brown going for 100 plus. I just see Dallas Goddard leading the Philadelphia Eagles tonight and reception because he got the mismatch. Look, I understand that the linebackers, Jordan Hicks, ex-Philadelphia Eagle, good linebacker. Kendricks, like he's a great linebacker. Those linebackers, but just like you said, they're gonna be busy spying on Hurts, and right behind them, there comes Goddard. I mean, that's a mismatch all day long, all night. Period. That's all night.
Right.
A mismatch.
And to answer the question about Devontae Smith, I don't got touched on that. Devontae Smith is going to have, I'm not going to say a mediocre night, but he's going to have an average night. He's going to have an average night. It's not going to be, 100-something yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, that type of night. But he's going to have an average night. He's going to have, like you said, 50 yards. I wouldn't be shocked if he scored a touchdown. But I'm looking for Miles Sanders to do his thing because they're going to try to blitz to take away certain lanes from Jalen Hurts, and they go Miles Sanders. Follow your block, bro, and you're down the field. You're down the field. Him, Gainwell, Boston Scott, if he gets in, we're looking for these guys to sit up here and because everybody know that we are run first offense, but we got to not try to be pass heavy because if we try to do that, then we're in trouble.
Hey, I completely agree. The Philadelphia Eagles need to run the ball. So let's go to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts last week he was our leading rusher all the way to the very end, and Miles Sanders passing by like 6 yards. I mean, what do you want to see from Jalen Hurts tonight? I mean, like, hey, do you want to see the exact same type of play? If the pass is not there, take off, or do you want, because especially this past week we've been hearing all he did was run, 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 blah, blah, blah. And we saw yesterday, if we had a Carson Wentz behind the Philadelphia Eagles or any quarterback that wasn't mobile enough, we would have lost to the Giants. What is your game plan for Jalen Hurts? Take what's there or try to live up to that whole stereotype, be a pocket quarterback, stop running too much?
I really believe that Jalen Hurts has that stigma that Donovan McNabb had, Michael Vick had. They want him to be a West Coast West Coast offense quarterback, and that's not him. He's a situational quarterback. Whereas though that if he feel like it's pressure coming from the right side of him, he's going to take off because he felt like, okay, that might be the strongest side, so he's going to take off. I'm not mad at what Jalen Hurts do, if it leads to positive yardage. The whole it's a mind game with national media, with everybody saying, "Oh, Hurts got to throw the ball because we got AJ Brown." We got AJ Brown, yes, but at the same time, think about this: AJ Brown was on the Tennessee Titans with Derrick Henry,
run heavy team.
So why do you think that AJ Brown care about all that? All he wants to do is score. When he gets the ball, he wants to score. That's it. He's not saying I need this many receptions, whatever like that. He's saying I want to score the ball for my home team. So why do y'all think that we got to throw the ball 30 plus times for Jalen Hurts to be considered a franchise quarterback? If he's sitting up here putting up W's and everything like that, what are we talking about? At the end of the day, just like I said on my video earlier, we are Eagles fans at the end of the day. If the quarterback is sitting up there putting us in situations to win the game, then so be it. So be it. And if he put us in situations to win more than 9 games this year, to the point where we're in the playoffs, we win the division, then get that man his money. Give him his money. I'm tired of this whole thing about Jalen Hurts can't pass the ball, or he got noodle arm, or anything like that. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. Sometimes, yes, just like we seen last night. Aaron Rodgers did short passes. We was talking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers needs to take accountability for that. Jalen Hurts take accountability for his mistakes. But he's a young quarterback. We need to learn how to let people develop into what we want him or what we need him to be, period. But if he put us in situations to win ball games, or if he put us in situations where we're putting points on the board, how can you be mad at that? How?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, look, I completely agree. So now let's shift the conversation to the Viking side. All right. So because it says Monday Night Football against the Minnesota Vikings. If we shut down Justin Jefferson, who else on the Vikings is a big threat that could break out and actually beat us by himself?
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin motherfucking Cook. Boy. Yo, I'm telling you right now. Yo, their running game. Look, Dalvin Cook is a pass-catching running back. So that means, yo, you know how we take out Miles Sanders and bring Gainwell in or Boston Scott in, that give away our play, what we're going to do, because Miles Sanders he had a couple drop passes, even though last week he did great in, receiving the ball. But Dalvin Cook, I'm telling you right now, he's a pass-catching running back. He could do it all 3 downs. I'm focusing on stopping the run before anything else. If you stop the run, there's no play action. Wide receivers get open when play action when you can't stop the run, and you try to sell out to stop the run.
Question for you. Do you think that Jordan Davis played more snaps than he did against Detroit?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jordan Davis will play at least 50% of the snaps. Like, he'll be 50-50. I mean, I don't know if it's Fletcher Cox that got to come out or Hargrave that got to come out, but Jordan Davis will be in that lineup way more than last week. Once again, these coaches feed off the media all week. Why wasn't Jordan Davis in? Why didn't Devontae Smith get the ball? Watch what's going to happen tonight. Jordan Davis is going to play some more. Devontae Smith, he's going to catch a few more passes because these coaches listen to the media. Because, at the end of the day, when the fans start booing and asking for your head, you getting fired. Like, because they pay to come watch you put a good team on the field, especially with the talent we have. That's my biggest concern. This team is loaded with talent, offense and defense. There's no way. I know last week was only week one. I don't overreact to week one. We saw week two how all these teams, like the Dolphins came back from 25, the Cardinals came back from 18. The Jets came back and beat the Browns. The Patriots beat the Steelers. I mean, like a lot of upsets yesterday. So just go out there and play a 60-minute game. And no matter how big the lead, no lead in the NFL is safe.
It's safe.
And yesterday was the perfect scenario why you can't take your foot off the gas.
Right. And I'm happy that one of the reporters actually came at Gannon and asked him that question. Like, hey, did you take your foot off the gas? He said yes. And, I put that on me and everything like that. But, we just got to sit up there and coach better and play better and things like that. So I really believe that Jonathan Gannon had a conversation with Nick Sirianni because Nick Sirianni said that
Nick Sirianni had a conversation with Jonathan Gannon.
Well, all the coaches. All the coaches.
I bet you that went well.
But remember last year when that happened, when he cursed them all out, they came out and played a hell of a game.
But because Nick was
I don't remember
because Nick was effing up for about 6 weeks. So because this season, Nick Sirianni
I think it was after that he gave the play caller to Shane Steichen. I think it was after that.
Well, because this season, Nick Sirianni, I'm telling you right now, he has grown before our eyes, just like Jalen Hurts has improved before my eyes. I don't know about everybody else's eyes, but Nick Sirianni said, hey, in order for me to be the best coach that I gotta be able to see everything, which is what a young coach is supposed to say. Exactly. Hey, you cannot have your head so far into the playbook that your defense is struggling, but you don't see that. So I'm glad he gave up the play calling. I'm glad now he's taking, hey, I'm the head coach, Jonathan Gannon. I'm going to talk to the coaches. He said it during the victory speech. We did some things right, but we did something wrong, but we're going to be critical of ourselves. We're going to talk about the coaches, and then we're going to move on. Defense is giving up a 17-point lead, almost. And you had to have Jalen Hurts save your ass from losing against the Detroit Lions because they had the momentum and we could not stop them. So I'm hoping that was a conversation. Look, we need to start faster on defense. We need to be more aggressive on defense. We need to use Jordan Davis more. We need to keep these DBs on the island and try to bring more pressure. We cannot have Jared Goff completing 80% of his pass in the second half because Kirk Cousins, I'm telling you right now, once he start getting hot, he's not going to stop. He's going to get hot. He's getting confidence. So we cannot start the way we did against the Lions last week.
We can't because Jared Goff is not Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is not a top 10 quarterback, but he does put up good numbers. But overall, we already know, like I said, I watched the tape and Justin Jefferson 60% of the time when he's in motion, 6 out of 7 of the previous game against the Packers, he got the ball. Whereas though that when Thielen or Osman actually did the they went in motion, they were a decoy to see if they were in the zone or playing man and things like that, but it still went to Justin Jefferson. So they're very predictable in that sense. Now, Dalvin Cook got held to 18 yards receiving. I think that we can do that also with Marcus Epps and CD Deuce back there. I think that because they are more so a hybrid safeties to the point where they can cover and they can also come up, blitz, tackle when they need to tackle. I know that Nakobe Dean is hype about this game, but I don't know how much time he will see. Nakobe Dean is another one that I know that can get to running back stats, trying to get yardage for the first down and things like that. But TJ Edwards is also good on the run too. So Jonathan got a lot to work with, and I don't know if he can handle it or not. I really don't. But if
we're about to see. We definitely about to see tonight. But so we got about 10 minutes left because the 7:15 game is about to start. So okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play this game with you. Give me 3 reasons why the Eagles could lose this game. And matter of fact, hey, just 3 reasons why the Philadelphia Eagles can lose this game. Not win, but lose.
Jonathan Gannon, play call. That's the first and foremost. If he does the same play calling that he did against Detroit, then we got an issue. Second, if we don't tackle to the point where the yard after catch is to a minimum, then yeah, we could lose that battle too. Third, if our offense start out slow, we need to start out quick to the point where we're getting positive yardage, even if it's just running. We need to, and we kick a field goal the first drive. We need to get points on the board because the Vikings is not going to stop. They're not going to stop. So that's my 3. What's your 3?
Oh, Justin Jefferson is beating the crap out of Slay. Justin Jefferson is having his way. Justin Jefferson cannot be stopped. So now we got to triple team him. So I need Darius Slay. Last week wasn't his best game, and even he said it like when he missed an interception. But I need Darius Slay to have his best game. So Justin Jefferson cannot go for over 150 yards, not even 100 yards. That's my 1. Number 2, Dalvin Cook. You can't have Jefferson and Cook cooking at the same time. It's impossible to win. You can't have the air game and the ground game working at the same time. You are asking to get the blown out at home at the home opener on Monday night. You can't do that. And 3, our offensive line not protecting Jalen Hurts. And guess what? He can't outrun the whole night. At some point, you get tired. He's a quarterback. You know, when you run for 10, 15 yards, right? You try to catch your breath, right? And then 40 seconds on the play clock. You far right, 0 right. Then hike. This dude, he's a quarterback. He's not a running back. So our offensive line definitely needs to protect Jalen Hurts, or he's not going to be efficient enough in the passing game because he's too busy trying to catch his breath. What happened last week cannot happen again this week. It's unacceptable. I'm glad that Kelsey came out all week and said it. Hey, Hurts built us out numerous times. Okay, what y'all gonna do about it? Y'all need to repay him back. Y'all need to nope. Hurts should not rush for a yard tonight. Your Jalen Hurts should stay back there and have a steak dinner. a grateful palm, please. Like, that's how much time you should have back there. Like, for real.
Right.
Because you saw what y'all did. You saw how bad y'all let this guy down, that he had to rush for 90 yards.
17
On top of
carries.
that, exactly. Yo, that's running back. Yo, that's Miles Sanders' numbers. Well, Miles Sanders had what? 15 carries for 96 yards? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was. Like,
yeah,
yo, he had more carries than Miles Sanders than your running back. So imagine his throws. The ones that were off, possibly could have been on if he wasn't
right.
breathing and throwing at the same time, because now your eye level changes because you're trying to catch your breath. So those are the three reasons why if Philly lose tonight, those were like you can't stop one guy, JJ. You can't stop the running game, and our quarterback is running for his life. He could have
Mhm.
120 yards rushing. We might still lose because guess what? He's a quarterback. He needs to throw the ball. You have your playmakers, get them involved. So that's all I gotta say, man. I mean,
Right.
but now, what is your score prediction? Who wins tonight? Your score prediction, and just give me a hot take, something that nobody is thinking of. Saying, you know what, this, that right here, or this guy right here, hot off the stove. What's up, Jenks? How you doing, my brother? What's up? Hey, tune in tonight, though. Hey, I'm having a dual live stream play-by-play with Purple Pocket Podcast. See, I
Yeah.
can't, like, Purple Pocket Podcast, a dual live stream. He'll be on, and we are going to do the play-by-play together. Win or lose, I'm be right here. And I told him, if the Eagles are busting a Viking head, don't try to run, because I will clown you and post all over Twitter you running away from this live stream. But go ahead, man. I didn't mean to take away. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good. You good. You good. Um, I'm not going away from my score. 28-23. I think we had the same score. 28-23. It's going to be a close game.
I think you had 27. I think you had like a 27 or something. But
No, I
that's
had
good.
20, I
That's
had
good.
28. I had 28.
That's why we
But
videotape everything. That's why we record everything, man.
I know.
So,
I might go back and watch it since you said that. But
yeah.
I have it 28-23. I think that the Eagles come up on top. I wouldn't be an Eagles fan if I didn't say that we was going to win. I did hear a lot of people say that the Vikings was going to win. There are Eagles fans. They don't have the same hope that I
mean,
have.
that's cool though. I mean, well, that's fine because look, I don't think you ever going to hear an Eagle fan say, "Hey, we're going to lose." And you know why? That's an unpopular opinion, right? Because
Right.
you supposed to say we gonna win. So look, and they said that hey, we gonna lose. That's fine. I mean, I hold no ill feelings on anybody that Eagle fan that picked the Vikings, because the Vikings are a good team. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. So they said we gonna lose. We just gotta go out there and prove them wrong.
My hot take is going to be this. Hassan Reddick, when we win, Hassan Reddick is going to get the game ball. Hassan Reddick is going to have a day. Hassan Reddick is going to have at least 2 sacks. He's probably going to lead the team in tackles because he's going to show out because, he's from here. So he's going to show out. He's going to show out. And I got high hopes for Hassan Reddick, man. That's one signing that I really, really, really love that Howie Roseman did. So I think Hassan Reddick is going to have a field day tonight.
Okay. All right. So my hot take first. Marcus Epps will have 13 tackles, 1 interception. He will seal the deal for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, my score prediction is 28-23. But this is how it's going to go. Eagles up by 5. They kick off to Kirk Cousins. They start from the 25-yard line. Could the Philadelphia Eagles make a stop? They driving. 3rd and 10. All of a sudden, they trying to go to Justin Jefferson. His tackle, the ball's in the air. Marcus Epps come down with it for the game-winning, sealing interception. And that's how we end up with 28-23. I think that the Vikings will kick at least 2 field goals, 1 touchdown, that's 13. And you know what I mean? And you can add that 23 whichever way you want. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's gonna be a back and forth game, but the ground game will prevail. The Philadelphia Eagles will win. Grandize, a dual live stream. What about Jade? I will send her the link at halftime because I think she's also doing her own live stream. So we did talk about that. So she was like, "Hey, I might just jump on halftime and and talk to you guys." So that's why. A shout out to all the Eagles content creators who made time to collab with the Vikings content creators. Both parties put in mad work. You all did a great job. You know what, Grandizer, man? Shout out to you, man. Well, I know for me that you put me in contact with multiple of those, Vikings content creators. So I appreciate you and
Man,
keep helping the brother out because I do have a full-time job. And trust me, so thank you very much for your hard work and helping
man,
our Philadelphia Eagle content creators out, man.
man,
So
I can say this. Grandizer be putting in work for us. He's always looking out. He's been supportive for me, man. I'm new to this YouTube thing, and he's basically like, "Yo, try Purple Podcast," and I'm like,
who?
I'm asking him. I asked him. He said, "Hey, I'm busy, but what about Dave?" And then I was like, "Dave, you ready?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm cool. But what time are you trying to do it?" And that's how we got. Brandeis has been putting in work for me. Also, man, just being the young YouTuber, Eagles content creator. So shout out to Grandizer for putting in that work, man. I really really appreciate the support, and you helping my channel grow as well. So thank you. And just keep looking out. That's all I can say. Keep looking out because as JC said, I also work a 9 to 5, and sometimes I can't get on here as much as other content creators. So I really want to voice my opinions, debate any other opposing team content creators, and therefore Grandizer is the middleman, and I gotta give him his kudos when it's due. I gotta give him his flowers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that being said, we are out of here, man. The Bills versus the Titans, an hour and 15 minutes of good football before we actually get into the real meal, the course. I'm the 5-star meal, which is Eagles versus Vikings. But as always, man, hey, you know how to do. Go Birds.